Also, he'd be named Jumbo. Hey, worse than that, Aniston filmed the first on-screen kiss, so he's basically a pornographer.
Okay, hello everyone. This is a live broadcast here. Um, Let me see if I can get. Okay, let me see if I can get to the forecast. All right, this we're going to look at our current storm, and we're going to look at where it is right now. We'll go to the map. Here it is over off the off the California coast. That'll move eastward, and what you need for to have a storm like they're forecasting is to have this energy here, the southern energy, run out ahead of this northern energy. And this is it right here. So this will spin up a surface low. We'll go to the surface and we'll look at this. And we'll see the storm developing later Friday, Saturday. Now in here will be ice. And this could be quite crippling, here. So this ice and rain. So this is ice. This is mixed precipitation, I should say. And this is snow. And this is rain. So we'll go forward in time. And now you see... Now it moves into the Carolinas and rain. This is all snow to the north. We have two systems here, one here and one here developing. All right. So we can take a look at the snowfall accumulation. Let's see. Where's the map? Oh, this is the freezing rain, the ice accumulation. Okay. So this is the various models. This is the European. Look at this, approaching 1 inch, and just to know that a quarter inch of ice on the line adds 500 pounds to the wires. So there'll be a lot of power outages occurring within this area. Okay, so then we'll go forward in time. Now you can see this could be catastrophic here. We have over 1 inch ice here, parts of Georgia, approach an inch here in North Carolina, or South Carolina, I should say, and then we go into North Carolina, over 1 inch of ice in this area here. Next, we'll take a look at the snowfall accumulations. All right, this Saturday into Sunday. This is the GFS. This is in 6-hour period. This showing maybe about 8 to 10 inches around the New York City area. This is the GFS, and here's okay. That's the two models that we're using, the two reliable ones. All right. Now this system will be loaded with moisture, and that is because of what we have here. This is a lot. This is the integrated water imagery. We usually use this for plotting. Atmospheric rivers in the west. This has a lot of moisture, so we go into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 36 hours, 42 hours, 48 hours. Now look at this moisture start increasing here. 54 hours, 60 hours, 66 hours, 70. Look how this moisture is, 72 hours. And down here is very deep moisture, so this will be a lot of rain. Now, the QPFs are forecasting around an inch and a half liquid. That could transfer to a foot or more. Where that happens remains to be seen. Okay. In addition, we'll go to the surface and look at this for to the surface map. Okay. There could be some freezing rain or mixture in here, especially South Jersey along the coast. Now this is the GFS, doesn't show much, it's just across South Jersey. We look at the European. See, this brings it up into parts of New Jersey. So it'd be very close where this line is. It depends on the exact track of this load that it takes. Further to the coast, will be warmer away, could be colder, but it can't be too far away because it has to come within the benchmark 40 degrees west, 40 degrees north, 70 degrees west. That's the benchmark. Inside of that is okay. Anywhere closer could be more rain. To the west of that, or to the east of that, we can miss that. Okay, so we're keeping an eye on this as we go forward. Let's see. Okay. Anything else I want to go through? Oh, we can look now after the storm goes by. Look at this cold air. These are will be temperatures. It gets brutally cold here. This is not wind chills. These are actual surface temperatures. 3 degrees in Ohio, 23 degrees Washington D.C., 10 degrees up in New England, 8 degrees Minnesota, 6 degrees North Dakota. This is all this cold air. Now watch as I put it into motion how it comes in. It spills southward. So the snow that we get will be staying around for a while. Right now, we're looking at the current watches and warnings. In effect, these are all winter warnings. These are winter storm watches. These are winter storm warnings. Here, this is ice storm warning. So this gives a current look of what's the vast area this storm is covering. Okay. Another way we can look at here is we can look at the precipitable water. Another way to look at the amount of moisture in this. Let's see, where is it? Okay, this is a mile up in the atmosphere. This is the amount of moisture that's associated with this storm. Here it is right here. Here's the moisture. Here's the cold, dry air diving southward. See how that moisture comes right up into covering much of this area here. This is deep moisture here. This is the cold air. So following that, there's no sign of warming like we had today. We got up to, I think, 48 degrees here in the New York City area. But snowfall amounts, they're forecasting, this can go up or down depending, about 6 to 12 in the New York City area, northern New Jersey. Further northwest New Jersey could be a foot or more. Now, even in the 6 to 12 inches area, there could be even more than a foot. So there'll be localized areas even more than a foot. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, so this is the first time going live on this. So I gotta see how it works. I didn't get live chats yet, but if you want to email me, you can email me at jim.munley@outlook.com. That's Jim, JIMMUNLEY @outlook.com. All right, so this is, what else can we go over? We already looked at the integrated water imagery. We go to 78 hours. See, still here. This has a tropical feed to it. If we go back to, let's see, to this, you can see where the wind flow is coming out of the southeast, southeast, pumping moisture into the storm. And this is bringing a lot of deep moisture in. It has a deep moisture fetch all the way down here from the Gulf, tropical moisture feed into this. Now, snowfall totals, snowfall ratios will start at about 10 to 1 and could even increase to 15 to 1 later in the storm as the cold air gets in and the storm really starts intensifying. Snowfall rates could be about 1 inch to 2 inches an hour in some spots. Okay, so
The police. What's the crisis here? She lied to us, right?
okay, I'm just checking the emails.
Just like old times. Monday at 8 on the CW Picks.
Come on, email me. I didn't get the chat up yet. These are the cold temperatures. This is brutally cold air, minus 23. This is all being generated by the polar vortex here. Now, once the storm leaves also, we're going to take a look at one thing here now. All right, we can take a look at the pattern. We'll look at the GFS just for this because I think the miles are pretty much the same. Let's see if we can get to that. Get this to load. Okay, let's see if we have this loaded yet. Look at this pattern. Strong positive anomalies here. Trough here to the south. We have this stretched upper low part of the polar vortex here across much of Canada, central Hudson Bay, central Canada, Hudson Bay, eastern Canada, down into the northeast. This is bringing the cold air southward. And as we go through the period, look how it stays here. Maybe even intensify some. Sinks further south, bringing extreme cold to this area here. And then as we go further in the period, it starts to lift out, but troughing still remains behind, not as strong as before. Some of the miles are, then that trough moves out, then another one moves in, and the pattern remains cold as this upper low moves back up into northern Canada. Okay, so that is it for now because I'm not used to this yet. So I'll come back on live later on this evening.